Alright, alright, alright. I think that should be everything. Just making sure. Oh, let's see, is that valid, the YouTube link? Hey, it is beautiful. Alright, perfect. I didn't know Starsctor came out in 2013. I thought it was in development for way longer than that. Well, to be fair, that just might have been when there was an actual release of the game, and probably not just alphas. I'm surprised there isn't more updates to this game, because I feel like it's been consistently getting attention from high visibility streamers and content creators lately. So I feel like it had to have some type of money incentive out there. I guess not. Maybe not to the standards they used to. Or maybe they're just using that to bankroll, making it their job for a bit. Which actually would be kind of cool. Fucking, why do I even debate people on YouTube? Well, I guess it wasn't really technically debating the person, but it was doing... I was responding to a video in which they were discussing the economics of price control and how basically price control was really, really fucking bad. Essentially. Mostly because by doing price control, I mean, for one, the legislation was often just skirted around by reclassifying property instead of it being like rental property, you just did condominiums instead or something like that. Or how it severely depressed new building and basically depressed current valuations and current renovations of apartment buildings. So that essentially a lot of these were no longer really incentivized to expand or make the accommodations, modern and all that jazz. It was more just like, yep, can't really do anything to this property. Cool, I'm going to cut my losses and, move the fuck on. Which seems a bit odd. Because, like, whenever there's a supply and demand issue, you either work on those two ends. Like, okay, if there's way too much demand and not enough supply, you can either A, try to kill demand to your city, but that's not generally going to be possible unless you plan on either removing jobs or whatnot, but even then, that still appears to not fucking work. Or you just increase supply. Simple enough. And now, of course, going about actually doing that is way more complex, because what may be constraining supply may be multi-factored. And I was trying to point that out as much. And yet this one dude's just like, just build is bad faith. As if I just plainly said, just build. It's more like, build, deregulate, remove subcommittees, consolidate laws, shit like that tends to clog up the building process, especially if you see any like a lot of the major hurdles to like what's preventing development a lot of the time. Like you hear about like this apartment complex for the lower income in California and how it's like it went from what 50 million to like 500 million or something absurd like that, where it's grossly over budget because there needs to be an inspector or a subcommittee or something like so that actually opposes this, on top of there also just being an absurd amount of, I don't know, just like regulations behind what and what you cannot build. Instead of there just being like concise, like, okay, here's our building department, consult with them, make sure everything is nice and hunky-dory, looks like the plan, instructions all going through nice and neatly. Alright, we'll periodically check on you to make sure this is all up to code still. Like shit like that. Doing good, Elias. Doing good, Elias. Just talking about some bullshit comments I'm getting on comments I had for like economics takes. It's like a lot of the time, I feel like a lot of the comments I leave on videos and whatnot, and people respond to them, it's like they didn't even fully read my comment before responding to it. It's like this one dude's just like, oh, so you're saying just build? And I'm like, No, how the fuck did you get that? Are you soft serve ice cream brain takes right now? The fuck is this? It feels like that. Feels like that. Anyway, Starsctor. Let's have fun. Although to be honest, I probably could do a news segment or like a economics or philosophy or just anything segment. I'd probably do pretty alright. At least in that sense, because I feel like I always got opinions on that, but who the fuck would want to listen to mine? Also, look at these fucking elite Marines. Plus 90% ground effectiveness. Ah, so good. Alright, so we're on this dude here. Completely forgot what we were doing on this dude. We're also changing up the composition of our fleet. Fuck really small bombers and interceptors and all of that. We're going to go with the full swarm strategy. And by swarm strategy, I mean autonomous drones that have 0 or minimal crew compartments. And using a lot of that, plus expanded flight deck, to completely swarm enemies. And see if that works. Yeah. Seems to be the case 90% of the time, which is fine. I mean, whatever. Makes debating at least a little bit more interesting. That is until you have to explain, it's like, no there, Sonny D. I do not want stupid shit all the dang time. It's weird. But also, yeah, the bases are coming along nicely. We have a tier 4 planet already coming along here with some excellent profits already coming out here. Downside, this one's still going to be quite expensive due to the fact I am still instituting hazard pay to incentivize growth, unfortunately. And it looks like that will be the case pretty much exclusively. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much only... Yeah, it seems that any planet with above 150 hazard rating is basically... I don't want to say a non-viable planet, but it almost seems to be the case. Which is a bit unfortunate, because there's like very little systems in which that's actually the case that you can utilize that. But I guess that's why you have to do terraforming. You settled for a tier 4, huh? The same, to be honest. Too lazy to find the one planet, you know? Well, yeah, the issue is, too, is just, like, a lot of systems, they don't have, like, 5 or 6 planets to do things on. So you can't necessarily get a whole bunch of stuff like this. I don't know. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of things like ground defense. Like, just straight up getting rid of all the ground defense locations. Because as long as everything has patrolled HQ and an orbital station, I'll honestly probably be fine. So that paying, a couple of $1,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month on all these random ground defenses that'll never be utilized. Sure, I mean, it might make it a bit more risky. Hey! Want me to deliver some buckaroonies for a couple grand? I most certainly can do that too. Although I think this one... Just kidding. I'm not giving you shit. Honestly, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should make my, my dude... He's nothing but autonomous ships. Gotta think about that. Request request. The Academy agent makes a quiet request through the personal comms and gives you a patient look. The new Provost is very, very busy. The administration after the recent unpleasantness, it could take some time. Days, weeks sometimes. You might want to leave your comm ID with me and come back in. Comms unit chimes Cutler. Yes, really. I mean, yes. We'll come up immediately. The agent turns to you. Provost Weird will see you right now. Please follow me, Captain. Of course. You are led through a discreet, secure access door to a series of passages that bypass public concourses. You are brought to a travel lift which activates at the Academy agent's presence and step inside the agent's encouraging nod. The lift pod is wrapped up by a diamond matrix through which you can watch the canyon-like sleep plazas pass, filled with crowds of students, academics, and technicians. Raising your gaze, you see that the pod is approaching a tiered substructure which seems to hang over the curve of the station interior. The pod slows and you shuffle to adjust to the local gravified field gradient. You must be near the core of the galactic station. Like, if someone that no one will invade your planet, then you really don't need ground fences. Yeah, absolutely. Because like I said, if every single one of my planets inside the system has patrol HQs on them, and I start putting on heavy industries within the system, then guess what? It's going to be a very, very difficult place to actually kill. A guard wearing a mirrored faceplate dismisses the junior agent and ushers you through the first doors to an antechamber filled with a small groups of people who are presumably waiting to meet with the provost. They have perfect hair, perfect skin, unmarred by the radiation or burns that mark a spacer. The cybernetics you can spot are consciously stylish adornments rather than crude augments. Many have both young prodigy within them. The stench of wealth and influence is palpable. Head turns as you are led past, all of them towards a set of large doors which appear to be inlaid with wood from real trees. You feel their glare upon you like point defense fire on heavy armor. Should I taunt them or should I be nice? Let's be nice to them. You enter the office as the doors close silently behind you. Provost Analiabar turns and acknowledges your entrance while concluding a call via desk tablet. Ancient wooden shelves for real paper books gleam darkly in subdued light emanating tastefully from nowhere. The shelves are only half stacked from the crates scattered around the office. A brass orrery of the galactic system adorns the planets in the center of the seating cluster. Parchments mounted. Goddamn, they are fucking using every workout of the thesaurus today. Parchments mounted behind the provost's desk display intimidating intellectual rankings, their seals of authenticity softly glowing. I apologize for the mess, she says, noting your examination. I've only just moved to this office. Before you speak, she raises a hand. You're not here to set up negotiation? Why then? This is very much my interest to know about the up-and-coming mercenary captain who corrected the unfortunate situation. I'm not really a mercenary captain anymore. I'm kind of like, I don't know, a multi-planetary, like, leader at this point. Like, got a lot of shit here. I never found the most stupid strategy on a different game. I basically let the path of fire where I walk so much around and kill everything. That sounds about right. I mean, I remember playing Diablo. That's essentially what you do as a barbarian. You essentially just walk around and everything kind of dies in your presence when you do a whirlwind build. Knowledge is good for its own sake. Knowledge uplifts the human spirit. Knowledge can be very profitable. Knowledge brings us closer to the Creator. Knowledge is good for its own sake. The question was rhetorical, Captain. Well, thank you, bitch. She brings her hands apart. My point is the Galactic Academy could make some use of someone like you. Someone capable, discreet. She pauses, a tactic from which she appears to employ often, and very well paid. I do not wish to make the mistake of my predecessor. If one wants to work properly, one must provide appropriate incentive. She leans back and looks at you, done speaking for real this time, probably. I'm interested. What do you need? I shall put you in contact with the academician Alvis Simpson. What the fuck are these names? You'll have your liaison with the academy. You will receive a few mundane tasks from various departments in the academy so that we may build a working rapport. as well as provide you with the funds you require to bring your fleet up to my standards. The fuck do you mean? I have like 4 capital class ships here. What do you mean? She looks over your spectacles and you. Most of all, I require evidence of trust. I intend to remain provost here for a long time, and productive relationships are built on trust. We will speak again before long, I'm sure. She looks out the dim windows and the great halls of the Galactic Academy. You cannot imagine what we shall accomplish. Alright then. So we have more important quests to do here. Well, for one, I do have a trade to do at some point. But I gotta talk to Academician Sebastian. Alright, what we got here? Oh, hello, it's you. Your content looks like surprised that you're calling, but manages to launch into an upbeat introduction. My name is Alex Sebastian. The new Provost, that is Provost Baird. I still made to be your liaison with the Academy. I hope you're excited to work with you. Blah, 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 blah. Nice to meet you. Right, yes, he seems nervous to be reading real life, Space Captain. Yeah, they wonder how you even got to this point. Different departments within the Galactic Academy tell me that what they need done. Then I coordinate with the freelancers such as yourself to procure the necessary services. Oh, and I run jobs by the finance office to make sure you get paid. That's very important. Anytime there may be various jobs open to you, just check with me, or sometimes there may be no jobs if they're all fulfilled. He reads you something like that, but looks like Rothbard wants you the first priority for anything that comes up. She must like you. Alright. So I get a data retrieval, object retrieval, VIP transport. Domain History Department has turned up some records of a data cache on Zeta Zeri, what is it, 6? And the Zeta Series system. Looks like they need someone to go find and transmit the contacts back to the Academy. Hyperspace Physics Department has requested retrieval of an object of scientific interest from a derelict ship near Alpha Sirius. A student from an influential family requires priority transport to Yamata in the Nakaresk system with a short time frame. So that's not nice. Anything of interest? Yeah, sure, why not? Alright. Alright, let's just get a couple of things here. And let's see. See all kinds of people, so very bad people. Alright, so that appears to be the jobs right now. Alright, so we got to deliver the VIP here. So we just gotta talk to somebody. I gotta get an artifact from there. And then, wow, that's really fucking far away. It's like a month of flying there. Hey, over a month of flying. Excellent. Well, that's great. Alright then, well, let's go ahead and deliver the major goods real quickly. These major goods are ultra expensive. And I say, I'm not a big fan of using the neutrino detector, because the neutrino detector, very unreliable. Beautiful though. But yeah, our strategy of just using a swarm tactic seems to be kind of warranted, because every other pirate fleet, every other captain and fleet in this fucking game is using a swarm tactic right now. Drustval and Ooga Booga have now become very popular. Excellent. So let's see. We have an abundance of... Unfortunately, the only thing we have an abundance of is metals right now. And so I think we have 2 industries of refining, 1 industry of heavy industry. So, Drustval, we'll go ahead and do... You got mining. Ooga Booga is the one that has the expensive industry. I know which one here is the most profitable. Ooga Booga. Okay, Ooga Booga. Let's go ahead and give you commerce then. That should help you out. And Jerusalem, we'll go ahead. Oh, wait, no. No, I'm out of money. Excellent. So I unfortunately cannot. Oh, is there a bounty here? Nope, no bounty here. Alright, yep, cool. I'm not dealing with the pirates then. If it works, I change it, right? Yeah, you know what I mean? Get all that fancy money. There we go. Alright, good. We found the pirate base, so whenever that gets a bounty on it, I'll go ahead and work on it. I'm actually curious. Is there any place right now that needs an abundance of ship hull parts? Okay, so we actually got a pretty good amount of people here. Market percent. So it seems like Umbra would pay the most, and Quaros. Yeah, but we'll go ahead and give it to Hegemony. I imagine at some point I'll have to go over there and start getting that stuff again. I'm going to need all of your fuel there, pumpkins. Hey, what's up there, Sunglass? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Alright. So now I need to go ahead and... Apparently the only story mission I quote-unquote have is the Red Planet. These deliver contracts do not count. Alright, so let's go ahead and try that one then. That could at least be partially useful. It's either that or we go around and start raiding pirate dens again. Oh, yeah. Looking very nice. Looks like we've actually reclaimed the entire system. So now they shouldn't be dealing with too many trade issues now. Excellent. Yeah, let's go ahead and shut those bad boys down. Sure, they reduced my stability in the area just a smidgen. But at the same time, I'd rather have more money than like a smidgen more stability. Let's see. I'm actually curious when it comes to... Yeah, look at that. We have 32% market share just with ores. And with that stuff. So pretty decent. So I'm actually curious then. Let's see, this is Drusvalm. So it's a fairly low hazard rating. So this place actually probably would be best for a heavy industry. Plus, I'd be able to throw on a nano forge here. There we go. So thank God I did that right as we did that. Alright, so let's see. When it comes to weapons... Honestly, what I probably could do is that I could go back and sell all of these weapons that I have like 50 or 60 of or 80 of. Because I don't quite need that many. So what was that one place? It was like Evertide that needed a lot of weapons. So let's go to Eventide real quickly and sell a lot of our weapons. Why not? It seems to be the place where they're the most in hot demand. So we'll go ahead and do that real quickly. Actually, I'm curious. Any good bounty missions hereby? Nope, not really. There's one over here, but there's no way in hell we can do that one. As much as I would love to face, like, 7 capital ships. No. Wow, I have 50 grand. God damn. I may have to not institute hazard pay for this week. I've tried to help with it by keeping everything nice and hunky-dory here, but does not appear to be the case. But making an improvement here, just increases stability. Accessibility, increasing that just increases the amount of money you make. Mysteria's main arms dealer. I'm not even really an arms dealer, I'm more like, I gave your arms back after viciously stealing them from you by swarming you with an ungodly amount of autonomous drones. Here we go. So I'll give you some of those. I'll give you some of these. Some of these. So like I said, I probably don't need, 15 of every single weapon in the game. So unfortunately, I will never be able to utilize that much. Probably won't use the beam weapons anymore. I definitely don't need 120 Vulcan guns, or mortars, or light machine guns. I do like these small rockets, though. They are excellent. Instead of having those lerms on there, if you can mess over the enemy by preventing them from moving, kind of makes your job a lot easier. Can't move? That's great. Hey. I love fresh and love baguette. Well, welcome, Frenchie. I am so glad you come to us with your major passions right out of the gate. Makes this whole dialogue conversation way easier. Oui. Et du fromage. Oh yeah, no, fuck these lasers. Don't need them. That should be all good. I can probably get rid of some of these. Probably get rid of some Piranha Bombers. A few of the Thunderers. A few of the Interceptors. There we go, $100,000. Beautiful. So that should hopefully be good enough for us. Ooh, it's a bit pricey here. Fucking $1,000 for all of that. I'm good on that. Anything here have... Let's see, Taiga City. Do you have some yield supplies for us? Yeah, that I can mess with. They're probably not a big fan of me just blatantly violating their orders, but you can suck the wind there. Take a look at you. Get some supplies here. It should be good enough. And maybe a smidgen of fuel. Alright. That looks good to me. So let's go ahead and do these quest lines. What is our fuel range? Alright, so I wouldn't be able to get to the edge of the galaxy and back. But I could do some exploration down here. I could also probably just start fighting with the Remnant. Seeing if that would be any good. Zewiner. Is this sweet? Alright. Wait. We all have the majority here of the average XQC fan. There we go. Hey, look at that. They aren't upset about the illegal trades then. Well, actually, strangely enough, we're actually not super high with the hegemony. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense because we haven't been sitting here. Oh yeah, that's right. The League's here. Likely to be defeated in orbit. Are you in such a hurry? Let us take a moment. But a small matter. He leans into you. We can almost smell the acrid sweat in the vacuum burn. A very special little passenger. No one be hurt. A simple kidnap and a ransom job. What does this even do? Bluff the pirate by saying you're working with the warlord Cantum. It's to be expected. We have to roll to play in this great drama. Oh no, you're gonna fight me with a single Colossus here with like 5D mods. Alright, cool. Do you want to know what it feels like to get swarmed to death? I'm not even going to send out my big ships here. We're literally just going to swarm this thing to death. Feel the power. And the thing is, all of these drones, since they're autonomous here, we are going to lose very few people in the ensuing fight. Such an adorable little fleet. Such an adorable little fleet. Ah, so cute. Trying to hop in close. But the thing is, the Moras too, they're not like, while they're not the most capable fighters, they can still fight, plus they're extremely resistant to damage. So they last a very long time. It is the power of numbers. You just see all the blips on the radar. There's just all fucking interceptors here, slowly burning the ship. And there's even more. It looks like an LED light show. They do very little damage, but it's enough. There we go. It's funny too, because they were trying to intercept me, but they were the slowest fleet by far. I'm expecting you upon entering the traffic-controlled vacuum of Yama. You received incoming comms transmission from the office of a female spy. You arranged to drop off point for the child. Before stepping off the transport, young student turns back to you and speaks. Tripum was interminable. I understand why I should be confined to quarters during hyperspace storm alert, but I still believe there's something like, something about myself. Well, exotic. Independents love me still. And I get a random relationship here. How exotic. You need armaments to certain locations? That's great. I don't care. Dang. I mean, I could do these modified freighters. Because I'm actually curious. Oh, interesting. As a ground support package. So this thing would actually make my raids really a lot more profitable. I would lose a lot less Marines. The thing is, I really don't need this too, because I already have really great troops to begin with. I'm actually curious as to what your peak performance is shit, but I can fix that. Ordnance point's only 55 though, so it's a pretty low defense point here. I'm just curious as to what its deployment cost is. Because the recovery cost is 8 supplies. So is that the amount that it cost? Yep, okay, so wow. So these things are only like 8 to deploy? Are you kidding me? If these things are only 8 to deploy, and you get 2 fighter bays out of it, Jesus, you could swarm. Like this, you could legit swarm with people. Like if you get these bad boys, you throw on like one integrated hull mod onto these things, and boom, you can legit swarm these people. Alright. Let's give it a gander here. Why not? See how bad it can be. Yeah, I was gonna say, if they're legit only 8 points apiece, that's stupid. So we'll throw an interceptor drone in here, and what's another good fighter in here? Yeah, we'll just do a couple of these dudes. Plus having the extra Strength of our fleet's always pretty good. Alright, so efficiency, hardened subsystems, expanded deck crew. Where's that at? Am I not allowed to have that? Oh, I get to have standard fighter base. Okay. Okay. I have a feeling this thing's going to die frequently, so bulkheads. Ooh, wow. I am already out of points. Alright, so I'm going to have to risk this thing falling apart, unfortunately. And I'm probably going to have some point defense on here. We'll go ahead and throw out some just light machine guns here. Throw in a light autocannon, throw in a light mortar, upgrade the shields a smidgen. So we'll have to see. If this becomes the case, and I could easily improve the power of this thing by building in one of these hull mods here to give us an extra 15 points. But I don't quite need to do that, especially considering I could always just throw that onto a other fleet. But that's impressive how cheap it is. If that's the case, then I can easily replace a lot of my stuff. I could easily replace a lot of my stuff. Alright, it looks like for this month, I will have to not institute hazard pay, unfortunately. I appreciate you all being here, but unfortunately, I'm actually curious. Is there any place here that wouldn't benefit from free port status? Basically, everyone here gets more money from it. Here we go. At least some of the planets are shrinking. Yeah, it hasn't become trivial yet. Usually, it becomes way more trivial, way quicker. Usually, upon getting like your first capital class ship, the game becomes stupendously easy. But you know what? I may have to do a pirate run next time. Literally use nothing but pirates. And it seems like it might work. Alright. Retrieve a fascinating low-power field projector from a derelict ship located here. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Let me go ahead and flop down a makeshift sensor array. Totally has air. Sweet, he finally grew to level 5. Excellent. So you already have a refinery. The issue is you already have 2 heavy industries being planned. I don't know, we can either do mining on here, but it's not going to be terribly good. I can't even get it to you anyway. But you can't do farming, and commerce already have something going on there. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that can defeat me. But it's mostly just like if I do a whole bunch of stuff. Oh shit, I didn't read that. Retrieve the fascinating low-power objective. Oh shit, can I not read it? Alright, well good, I got that now. So now I need to go over here and collect this lovely device. And I should be alright. Alright, well sweet. I guess we'll go ahead and take a look at the other systems in the galaxy here. Because I will need to reclaim some supplies. Oh! How are we still negative $100,000? Oh, well, I'm not going to be a big fan here. Well, it seems to be fine. I may have to institute gamma cores on these planets to actually make money. And say planets are not nearly as profitable as they once were. Oh. Okay, good. Virgin League's done. Yep, so we're a bit out of cash. Just a smidgen. Yeah, say I might have to even reduce my fleet and get rid of all my capital class ships. Because if I can't support a fleet with capital class ships, then I might as well just turn it into money. Oh shit! Another motherfucking neutron star planet. Yeah, what was the hazard rating on that again? 400%? Yeah, it's only a smidgen dangerous here. Yeah, no, I'm good on them. And is that it for supplies here? It is. Alright. Oh, sweet, and we just reduced our maintenance cost yet again. Excellent. Yep, I completely forgot that was a neutrine star. Yes, I usually don't try to get those. Yep. Dudes are just a tad bit expensive right now. But I mean, to be fair, it almost sounds like outfitting my entire fleet with pirate stuff might be a good idea. Will I run out of supplies? I probably will. Alright, so let's just go ahead then and go down here. Excuse me there, gay boy. Plus, if I get rid of my capital class ships, this fleet will become way cheaper to man. Although, to be fair, if I really want to make a cheap fleet, getting autonomous parts in here, oh my god, that would dramatically lower my costs. Because then I wouldn't have to pay like 50 or 60 grand for crew. I could have a crew of like a couple hundred and I'd be fine. That'd be the nice part. Man, this system is just through the densest system. Will we have enough fuel to get back? It is very debatable. And it looks like we have only 3 planets in the system. Awesome, and they're very far away from each other. We have, what, 2 planets here? Yeah. I don't think this planet's going to be that good for money. Oof. We're finding it new hotness. There we go. Okay. See, look at that. Making some money. Getting 60 grand a day. Or a month, sorry. I'm not sure our income is going to be outstripped. Unpaid debt. Oh, it accumulates. That sucks. Yeah, maybe I could get rid of my Astral class carriers. Ugh! Okay, no, it's an unpaid debt, so my debt has gone down. So I actually did make a profit last month of 10 grand. Ooh, fucking rough, dude. Yeah, say I might just skip the exploration here because I'm running out of supplies. And I also don't have any money. Yep, transverse jump, and we're going to have to get rid of our capital class ships. That's going to be a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. I already have enough weapons to replace them. However, I will be getting rid of all my other stuff out of there. Hey, at least my fleet is now demod free. Yeah, say I know, right? My fucking economy's gone. I mean, we're still making money. It's just the issue is, what even is my main contributor? Yeah, not ideal right now. I will give you that. Holy shit, this is a massive system. Damn, I could have been on this planet. Actually, I don't know. Hard to say whether or not this would have been the best idea. Got a lot of gas giants here, mostly. Which gas giants are pretty much useless. Beautiful. Don't worry, dudes. We'll be making money here and there. I'm thinking what we'll do is that we'll go to Quaros and then we'll just sell. We'll sell our capital class ships there for a huge sum of money. I think that'll work the best. Sell the ships with low performance. Maybe return a couple of the cores that we don't need. I think that'll be ideal. Are you sure? Hey there, Captain. Good work finding the target. We'll admire your cleverness. He turns his shoulder and dresses a crew, don't you, fag hags? You hear crew bridge around. I admit the hollering of flute. The pirate leader turns back. Now, if you don't mind, we taking those coordinates from you and doing some good honest work with the rich man paying us for. And power up combat systems. Provide me with fuel. You sigh patiently, with seeming embarrassment for the pirate captain. Are you informed of the change of the plans where you explains that you intended all along to support the forces, force applied quietly with your fleet to carry out the actual mission? All is not clear when you're meeting with the Triton executive in charge of the operation. Mark and step along his words, confused with the confidence of your bluff. He reminds you that the trial Tachyon pays excellent bonuses for work performance specifications. They've been known to take rather extreme punitive measures against those who break contracts. Ah, yes, you! Yes, very good. And let's go ahead and kill him. Oh my god. It is literally $8 to send this thing into combat. Literally $8. Holy shit, these things are cheap. Super cheap. Oh my god. I should have picked up like 1,000 of these from pirate raids. I could have legit picked up like 1,000 of these. They are that cheap. Because you have to remember, Moras, they have 3 fighter bays for 20 points. So I effectively get, like, what would that be? Like 8 or so per... I mean, what would that be? Yeah, roughly 6.666 per. This one's the cheapest still by far. Hell yeah. If it's the cheapest strategy, you can't go wrong. Especially when it gives you such good results. Sure, now the big thing, of course, is concern about the longevity of these fighters. But that's alright. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them per se, because I think the Mora would still have better overall presence with the excellent ability it has, plus the... plus just the fact that it's still fairly good. Nice and durable, extremely long-lived, has expanded deck crew. There we go. Double dipped on supplies. Widespread ruins. Yeah. So I'm gonna look here. How much is that worth? Midline blueprints. Don't I already have these? I don't. Nice. Excellent. Alright, well great. All of these are done. We appear to be out of money. I may have to reload, because it appears that we are straight out of cash. Well, shit. Well, shit. We appear to be out of cash. Oh, boy. Alright, Yama, what's good here, my dude? I unfortunately will have to sell all my goodies here. Yep. Should I get rid of my Astral Class carrier? The Astral Class boy is pretty spicy. But maybe I can get rid of these dudes too. You know what? Yeah, let's get rid of the other stuff here, but we can probably keep the Astral Class. So we'll go ahead and sell these bad boys. There we go. Help reduce our fleet size just a smidgen. It sucks, because a lot of these ships that they have here are not ideal for these dudes. But they'll work. There we go. And that's what you get. There we go. Plus, it's going to help us reduce our crew size considerably. So there you go. Don't pursue us. Let's see if the blatant black market trading will piss him off. I will say it is considerably more expeditious here, and we've reduced our fuel costs considerably. Plus, I think our monthly supply cost has gone down. Yeah, it's gone down by like a factor of half. Excellent. So let's see then. You could mine. But let's see. 6 and 4. 5 and 3. 5 and 4. So we are still producing an abundance of metals. So I probably don't need that. Let's see. You're alright. Heavy industry and mining. Mining, heavy industry, refining. Does no one here have commerce yet? I know you're getting commerce. We could do light industry, but the issue is we do not have any of the organics. Although, from what I understand, isn't organics actually a pretty common resource? I don't think there's actually a lacking of organics. So we could do another heavy industry. We could do another heavy industry. That could be an option. But I'm not quite sure here. We could do mining because that would generate more resources. Or we could do fuel production, but we don't have enough volatiles. Or we could always just do this, but there's a major stability penalty there. Yeah, let's do mining. It's the cheapest and it produces money. There we go. We should be alright. At least partially alright, who knows. Hello there, mystical captain. You approach a derelict. Your sensors offer quick points outside since that's the first to found it. Outguessing the debris around the target. Hall meshes the profile of a recent salvage operation. And they were professionals. Growls your ops chief with more than a hint of respect. Whoever was here made the efficient breaching cuts. A key access points, leaving only a neat net of lines secured to the bore pritions for favorite deep space salvaging rats. You send out the salvage team knowing what they'll find. Perform their sweep with cautious efficiency. Mission target is missing. You order teams telemetry to hollow feeds attached to your mission. Dun dun dun, Captain. And after screen displaying the residual heat around the breaching cuts. They're still hot. You might be able to catch the scavengers who made these cuts. We're closest to the closest jump point. Dun dun dun. Where, oh where should these fiends be? Oh yeah, shit. I'm gonna have to reduce your hazard pay for now. There we go. So we'll see how much money we'll make next time. Are them? Oh, here they are. How you doing? Accept the com request. An image of distant Prometheus, the commander of the Independent Scavenger Fleet, coalesces before you. Just look. You can see the eyes of both understand the stakes in this meeting, and they strange to the dark volume outside the core worlds. Bright stars, Captain, he says with a greeting. What brings you to my humble found? Aren't you Demise? Promethei? Guess my name, Count's ID, we exchange when we linked with Islands open. I was coming back to, some minor report while the dock was away back. I'm not sure why you rode so deeply to neighbors' vessel ownership. Such a history of the public contract affiliations. Just things past the time while our cargo was moved, perhaps. You explain the referencing details you now recall. And they are Deceit of Promethei, serving a long-term contract for the Providence Supply Stock Combine, registered with the good old APCC, the Arcus Provincial Commerce Contract. And it's a good thing that we found them now rather than having them now. Find out for what? The investigation, of course. She looks worried. The investigation? You shake your head as you tell the scandal and subsequent legal action that has toppled most aboard the directors at the PSSC after the APCC was tipped off about the funds being shuffled between certain providers of ghost capital in a scheme involving heavy weapons smuggled into Panther Space, leveraged off-prime, Eventine real estate. The rot goes deep with interfactional diplomatic pressure. The Concordat will see more heads roll in the incoming sample, that's for sure. Captain looks more and more like a space corpse as you lay it on. It's on the expropriation order. She can bring Cash Sign himself or herself. Interesting, okay. To say it. Yes, he confirmed sadly that some of the property owned by the PCC and least covenant bonded, indentured or contracted elements thereof are all forfeited to the APCC, sold to pay off the enormous fines all rights that the property had. This is just a very elaborate scheme here, man. And the rights of the property that is still, say, in transit have been sold off to an anonymous auction. All in all, it's a good thing he got the first tip off that mess. We could have found themselves adrift in a real-life pod messing with every redundant organ of an unsavory receptor. Found them first, but this is warning he could scrub the transponder's ID, sell everything that they're carrying on the first black market they find, and by citizenship, finding an independent polity on the sea to cattle. The tip, for tip-off perhaps, I can take a big of that salvage. They're more than helpful in his very specific bit of salvage as it's hardly enough a reward for what you've seen done. You only shake your head and smile, explaining that you're among the stars of independent captains. Like her to have to look out for one another. Scavenger looks at you with a grim determination as you say your goodbyes. Burn bright, Captain Cromwell, and thank you once more. We'll have fun there, son. Excellent. Just scaring the shit out of the local poor. Who wouldn't love that? Bye-bye there. Alright, let's go again to get the other one. And of course the Persian League fails. Whew. Hopefully we can be alright here. At least it'll actually be a lot cheaper now to deal with combat readiness loss and all this other junk now that we don't have to deal with all these tiny ships. To think though, getting 2 of those fighters for 4 apiece Oh, and I think with the Astral class carrier, it is 5 apiece. So not necessarily the best of ideas. But if you can swarm them, plus with all that ground support package too, I could probably reduce my Marines down considerably. Or I could probably start raiding, like, the higher tier planets. Like, I could start fucking with the Light Church like crazy. So I'm not sure why you insist on going all the way over here. No. Not that bad of a planetary system. Still, I can't imagine there's not a lot of tier 5s here. I'm actually thinking about colonizing that one tier 5 planet. But the issue is I have like 0 cash right now. So, kind of hard to justify. No. Should be alright though. I'm actually thinking about installing a couple of mods for next time there. So I wouldn't mind trying that. An interdiction fleet, what are you doing? Give me the fuel. And then move into engage. You shall be purged. I don't even need that big of a fleet this time. So just find out it's such a tiny fleet. Oh, yeah. I think Moras, though, are still going to be, like, the best thing to do. Unless a Condor has the ability to have, like, if a Condor can be pretty cheap. If the Condor is, like, only 10 apiece, then that might be more worth it. Because then they also have a missile bay, and they might have the ability to have expanded racks. Which, if that becomes the case, oh, that'll be nice. Good job there, Captain. And I'll go ahead and take your ships too. Ah, beautiful. Thank you for your lovely salvage. Ah, excellent. Alright, so at least we get our stuff back. Plus, the thing is, too, with that commerce thing we have installed, this thing will be making us some money. Increases the colony's income by 50%, which commerce already does. Still drinking soda? Hell yeah. We're just drinking some nice diet caffeine-free Coca-Cola. Of course. It's not like we're going to be doing a Dr. Disrespect and going over like the 17 different flavors of root beer that we're having here today. No. We're doing something way less classy. I think within a functional comm range. Yeah, I'm actually curious then. If I plop down a comm range right here. How much is it for ship maintenance? 5 a day. So cheap. Hey. Very nice. So now I have to go back here real quickly. And let's deliver our fancy-dancy artifact. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, why not? Gives me a little extra. New hotness making 60 grand. Beautiful. And still making a little bit of cash. Your growth rate, though, is not ideal. As soon as I can afford more hazard pay, I'm going to start giving it. Because we need as much growth as possible. Although I think I will institute hazard pay all at once. Yeah, 15 grand. That's what I like to see. I've always been a big fan of Sprite, though. Coke's fine, but the lime flavor always gets me. As if you're feeling a citrus, I do have a Diet Sunkissed in the fridge as well, and I'm thinking about getting that one too. That'll be kind of nice. It's just the issue is that I haven't gone out to the store recently, so I'm lacking on supplies. Will my taste buds die? Will I still have teeth? Will I still manage to have a spine in the end? Who knows? More on All's upcoming adventure here. Oh, nice. In the modified freighter, we don't have to have the extra changes to the augmented field drive to make it fast. So nice. Saves us from having to do anything. Beautiful. Zoop. Zoop. God damn it. If I could stop hitting the lightning storms, that'd be fantastic. A stress call coming from the Zalbala system. I don't even know what the fuck that is. There we go. We'll be good on that. Fuck you, distress calls. There we go. Beautiful. We didn't run out of supplies nor fuel this time, so beautiful. There you go. So now we got a bunch of stuff here. Purchasing technologies from a pirate. Pirates are just hungry, isn't it? There's all sorts of reasons. Maybe they politely might find themselves outside of a legitimate factional control, one imagines. What I mean is that we have a diplomatic when you see an opportunity present itself to acquire an example of locked technology. Just think what it could mean for research. Because, well, never mind. Where is it going? Yes. The contract name Ichi Rackham, known on Kenai in the Kumari system. The Academy has allocated funds of around 48,000 credits. Make the purchase, just talk with the contact, make the arrangements, return the example of locked technology to the Galactic Academy. Simple. There is a mission reward of 60,000 credits. Of course, absolutely. Just awful, dangerous place. And what do they say about pirates then? Okay, sweet. We'll go ahead and do that. Hey, look at this. Pay the ransom, then return academician random name here to the Galactic Academy for honorary $68,000 of credits. Which is strange because they have it right here. Fana Nakamura. And yet for some reason they don't have it actually put here either. That's funny. That's funny. Yes, the funds are released to you as working capital appropriate hire, persuading recovery into liberals listed in addendum. So you keep the extra funds if you can complete the job. Yeah, sure, why not? All I have to do is get it's about 19 light years away. Sweet, sounds good. First, just like the research outpost in Sidor is pretty remote, I guess. That's why the cybernetic physiology department wants an expert like you to handle this transition. Alright. So we just need to go get a bunch of people, essentially. Alright, that's fine. So we have one dude all the way over here. One dude all the way over here. We have one dude here. Alright, sounds good. Let's go raid the station. They can't stop me from committing war crimes. Actually, yeah, while we're going there, though, let's go pick up some supplies from the local pirates. They haven't made their local donation to me in a while. And honestly, I'm getting quite sad. So we're gonna have to change that situation. Hi, the Doodly Pirates. How you doing? Oh, excellent here. You got drugs here? Well, that's great. What I need is that I need all of your supplies. Thank you for your local donation. Sure, is it unethical to steal from you? Maybe. Do I care? No. Will it happen again? Most certainly. Absolutely. I mean, If you didn't want to get raided, you shouldn't have made yourself out of raidable materials. It pretty much is, man. Like, these dudes do not defend themselves in the slightest inside the core systems because they constantly get attacked. So I can just sit there and steal them left, right, and center. Nice. And Ooga Booga here is doing quite nicely. Increases the colony's income by 5%. Ah, damn. Damn. Damn, son. Pirates here are just absolutely bonkers. No need to run away from me. Try not to get too far ahead there, Captain. Dun 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 dun. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Is that ethical? Who the fuck cares? I want my money. I'm gonna go ahead and swarm these dudes to unliving levels. Oh, beautiful. Can't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. Just give me a call. Don't stop me now. Oh, look at that. They lasered him so hard they burnt out his engines. Impressive. Will they do it again? Yep, they did it again. And look at that. They have a lot of these modified colossal freighters on them, which is fine. The thing is, the colossal freighters, with all of the D-mods on them, actually makes them considerably cheaper to have in my fleet. So I'll just put them in my fleet. For a nickel. Continue taking them. Hey, and if they prove combat effective enough, you know what will happen? Is that eventually I'll actually just throw on a ECM package on all of them. So then that'll make the point defense system a bit crappier against them. I wouldn't mind trying that. I mean, that scene from GTA San Andreas for Ryder does the same thing. I mean, such a great feeling. It encapsulates the feeling of the moment of committing various atrocities that you cannot be held accountable for because no one cares about anybody. It's excellent strategy. Destroyed. Ah, excellent job, everybody. 130 supplies. Ah, beautiful. Unfortunately, no good ships here yet. Oh, sweet! There's a bounty going on in this system right now. Excellent. Let's go ahead and keep doing this then. Oh, wow, is this thing already at low crew readiness here? Well, to monitor its crew readiness here. It has hardened subsystems, though. But yep, it looks like that the Colossus, while excellent, it appears to not handle consecutive re-employments very well. Which has been unfortunate. However, though, look at that cargo capacity. 300 cargo capacity, too. Interesting. So it kind of serves as like a pseudo-cargo bay and a fighter bay. That's actually kind of cool. So I could actually use them instead of like the traditional cargo bays. That's pretty nice. Alright. Hopefully these dudes are managing to keep them nice and occupied. No need to run away. Hopefully they're all doing nicely here. Here, so go ahead and finish him off. You guys got him. Just keep knocking out his engine every 2 seconds. Get beamed. Nice. See, the swarm tactic works just fine. Okay. So, these ships are alright. I'm just not sure if they'd be alright in an extended deployment session. Seems to be doing alright, though. It loses a lot of crew readiness every time I deploy it. Although, to be fair, I did deploy it, like, rapidly 3 times in a row. So I can see why it's a bit lower on the index right now. I can see that. And then, dude is gone. Does pretty alright, though. And then, bye. So good. Excellent. Yep, no good ship recovery here. Woo-wee! Got a lot of peeps in there. And it's like, right now, there's just a hefty amount of pirates. Ah, there we go. Come along now, where are the pirates at? Woo, boy. They got a biggins there. If we can get another couple of those colossal modified freighters. Like you! Yeah, come over here. I need some of those colossal modified freighters. No need to run away. Oh, yeah. Let's see if any of them are willing to donate. I say, I kind of wish I almost had that skill that increased the amount of recoverable ships from raids. Ah, those phase ships always suck major donkey. They just don't do a whole lot of damage. And I can sit there and stop them every time. Ah. You know what's actually funny too? Those pirate ships, the colossal modified freighters, they're actually cheaper than the unmodified freighters. So, in a way, it actually might be cheaper to get your early game storage up just by picking up the modified colossal freighters that are left behind. It actually might be a legit strat. Pretty good. Just keep taking it. Let's see, how's the modified Condor here? It's just a regular old Condor. This one's not too bad. What does it even have? It only has 1 medium missile. But I think its only deployment is like what? Yeah, it's only 10 on them. So it's pretty cheap. It's still only 5 per, which is still pretty good. Compared to the Mora, which is about 6, or about 6.5 per. So they appreciate what modified like cars do? Pretty much. It's like, oh, this is a piece of shit beater, man. Although to be fair, you buy them from pirates, which don't naturally have the 30% tariff on them. But even then, 30% of $30 would be like, what, 10 grand? So it should theoretically be in the up neighborhood of like $10,000 or $40,000. Which was still hella cheap. Still very cheap. Damn. Haven't been able to pick them up yet. There we go. How's it going, buckaroos? I mean, hey, we're getting some major dosh from this, so I ain't too sad about that. Plus, I mean, we earned, like, what? $50,000 last month? So we're actually doing pretty good for money. So this boy right here would be fairly difficult to actually fight. But let's give it a try. So I'm thinking what we can do is that we're going to have to, of course, deploy all of our fighters. And let's just see what happens. Because you have to remember, this bad boy is full of nothing but all of these remnant level ships here. So we're going to be able to swarm them pretty heavily. There we go. Plus we'll be able to take out all of their small ships too. And as long as we don't put them on full assault, they won't go too on them. Oh, yeah. These lightly armored ships. Perfect cannon fodder for our swarm. And so they can barely do any damage to these Moras. So it's like the Venturas are their meat shields for their army, and my Moras are my meat shields. Especially if you put any captains on them. Oh my god. They can absorb some heat. Plus they all have some nice anti-armor, anti-shield modifications on them. Yeah. Looking mighty fine. Oh yeah, plus we modified our Atlas class carrier, so we put mining blasters on this instead. So what that means is that this thing can actually do a lot of damage if you get close by. Let's see how it deals with capital class ships. Seems to be doing alright. Since we are mostly interceptors and not fighters, our damage may be a bit low. But also, our ships seem to be going for the weaker targets first. Generally. Yep, it looks like the bigger ships cannot handle being swarmed. Which makes sense, because they have omnidirectional shields, as opposed to full 360 shields. Plus, for this, you'd have to have very strong point defense to defend against this. Very strong point defense. Damn, none again. Damn, none of them, son. However, I will say, look at that. Our supplies has gone up dramatically. And we've gotten plenty of dosh this season. So I guess we can go ahead and institute hazard pay again for our whole system. There we go. There we go. Now our fleets seem to be making some money. Oh, sweet, Sindrian. Thank you for the free scrap pile. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry. Recreational drugs? Oh, no. Fuck you, I'm trying to salvage here, you piece of shit. I got out of here. I do all your dirty work anyway. They found my one... Imagine that. It's like finding a blunt. Imagine being so good you're able to find a blunt. I had like 15 ships. I mean, that's impressive. You got some sniffers on there, my dude. Got some potent sniffers on there. Oh, God. No. It's not drugs. It is drug. They found a single drug. Because I only carry one on my ship so that I know what the current valuation of it is. And where to sell it. Them cheeky fucks. It's hilarious, though. At least I didn't find my AI cores. Like, all 12 of them. The drugs ain't something more interesting anymore. Not anymore, because they stole them. They stole me drugs. One drug, yeah. Doesn't even sound right. But that's what it was, man. That's what it was. Man, look at the amount of deployment that we still have left. That's impressive. That's impressive. Oh, yeah, and they all have reduced weapon range here. But here we go. We got a lot of modified Colossus Raiders here. So we should be able to do it decently well. See, the Moras, man. Being able to absorb that much damage. Alright. Gotta need to focus up your fighting here, sons. And you guys can go ahead and finish him off. There we go. Slowly being damaged by all the extra ships. Excellent. Great. So that one's done, so forget about that target. Move on to tier 2. Secure our backsides. And also kill that one dude. Oh, yeah. Pretty good on the flux generation there. Fighters donezo. Excellent. Take out their opposing fighters. Ah, excellent. Take out the last of their fighters. I love it. You don't need to be upset. Excellent. And now take him out. That dude must have safety overrides on. Let's see. Yep, I knew it. You could tell because his crew readiness was going down the shitter fast. And if you don't have safety overrides and hardened subsystems, your ships are done within like 2 minutes. They're so bad. Unless you plan on hitting hard and fast, your safety overrides are useless. Especially if you have anti-engine missiles that make you slow. Oh boy, it gets bad. God damn it, didn't get it again. Where is my modified Colossuses? There we go. Looks good. Now let's see how your planet here looks. Excellent. Oh, it's funny too, because we're actually in the Sindrian Dictat planet space. So I can actually sell these immediately within the system. Nice. Excellent. Because legitimately, these volatiles are sold to the Sindrian Dictat here for pretty good money. Nice. Well, thank you for all the money, my dudes. Look at that. We've earned like nearly $500,000 from them. And that was all just within a couple of battles. Plus, it gave me a bunch of supplies. So it's actually a pretty neutral exchange overall. Ooh, shit. Yep, they're not a big fan of my free port status. Hey, I'm sorry, though, my dude. Gives me a bunch of money. Although, to be fair, I could probably go ahead and turn that off. Because I probably don't need that anymore. Oh, you know why the other one was probably really cheap? Because I had 0 D-mod, or I had like 4 D-mods onto it. Interesting. Maybe I need to go there next time and find one with a crap ton of D-mods on it. There we go. Decent chunk of change. They also want to buy metals for a decent chunk of change. Cha-ching. You guys can take that too. Look at that. Money. Delicious. Alright, let's go see if any of your lovely places offer any bounties. Got some smugglers. That's alright. Scrap piles that I've already gotten to. There we go. You're getting in the corner. Cadets. Nah, I'm good on that. So nothing too good so far. What about you, my dudes? Angry man, expensive suit. An Argus is rated by an unsolicited third party. I'm curious as to what that means. Like, does that mean I just go raid a pirate base? Because if that's the case, I mean, sure, I can do that. So what does that mean? What does that mean to raid the Acadia system? No. Okay. Okay. So that means I basically gotta hurt an ally. Sindrian Dictat Expedition. Excellent. See, that's why I keep all my eggs in that one basket. makes it much harder for them to actually take anything. Damn. Why is this Adrian doing that? Apparently, I take too much of the important heavy machinery? Interesting. Oh, does Volt 2 need some heavy machinery? I could probably give you a little bit. I mean, that's funny. I'm worried about my heavy machinery. It's going to suck because that's pretty much all I'm going to do. And I'll go ahead and work with 200 heavy machinery. That should be good enough for me. There we go. Alright. Let's see. So we can't do that, can't do that. So ransomer or acquire artifact. Let's do ransomer real quickly. We got distracted there, destroying various pirate bases. Oh, hey. Nah, that's good. Combat freighters, not that good either. Fuck is these clouds. Here we go. How you doing there, pirates? Nice to see you all here. Destroyed by attack on Earth, this cold wreckage of a former metropolis remains in orbit, a cloud of its own debris. Beautiful. Through the ill-maintained local network, it takes seconds for patchy decryption artifacts to spasmodically resolve into a face of pirate. You're instructed to contact. For a prefectory greeting, and the pirate smiles without warmth. Ah, you're here for the academy, lost child. We shall both be pleased about this. Last of one another. Rolls her eyes. It's a question, so many questions. Pirate claps her hands and looks back with all of the eagerness. Get my money, yes, $94,000 credits to my comms ID, and you can have your big wind scientist back. You haggle and argue and stall by quibbling over the payment and delivery details. While speaking, you give the steady, ready signal via your datapad to your technical officer. They have already been briefed on the extraction operation. Like, I give a shit. I can only assign. Carry through the pirates. Conline is you. Image goes fuzzy for a moment. She looks at the back of you, her eyes wide with panic and anger. You're conniving clone of a blank. Fuck you. They don't seem to be a big fan of my operations here. You know, you guys are a bit unfortunate here. Disrupting my planned operations here. I was trying to destroy them. Alright. That's fine then. To Kanai. Ah, yes. Oh, that's good. We got heavy industry up. Where is it up? Yes. Oh. Got the orbital works too. Let's go ahead and pop that bad boy up. Oh, yeah. We need to head back to our system real quickly at some point to flop down the new AI core and other improvements. Well, Skipper, how you doing? You'll partially pay for everything? Gee, could you please be mine? Hey. Oh, beautiful. There you go. Good idea on the data breach. So hey about them. Connecting the shows patch through the ill-maintained local networks. But everything myself less as a pirate and more as a facilitator. You explained to before by factory greeting. There's always to be an underworld. Imagine the chaos if there's no guide to assist you navigating these darks, storms, and ebbs. This matter reveals diamond teeth. How can I guide you today? Ask about a certain piece of technology. I was expecting you. You seem to examine the display. A bit rougher than what I expected from the Galactic Academy, but the new direction is one I can respect. Drag of his drug particulizer. So fancy. Yes, I have a package for you. Ah, for a mere finder's fee of $77,000. Limited reason into your custody. Oh, fuck you. I was gonna go ahead and steal shit from you. They're like, oh, I'm gonna make you pay 60 grand. How about war crime? You haggle and argue and stall, and you're gonna go ahead and commit the raid. Yeah. I lost one Marine. You conniving clone of a low. I love how it's that every single time. Oh, apparently I cannot launch a raid against them while they're like that. That's unfortunate. Man, I need to stop playing for a little bit, to be honest. BRB. Yeah, it's all good. You all need to take breaks. Oh, yes, there's still like this, Yeah, nope, there isn't here this time. Oh my god, though. Look at that. $240,000 worth of domestic goods. I could mess with that. And I lose 2 Marines, and I gain 5,000. Oh, thank you for your generous donation to the cause. Nice. Oh, that's funny. Oh, sweet. I found my old cargo pods from last time I was here. That's hilarious. It's funny. They're actually missing so many domestic goods now. They have a huge demand for it. Oh, that's funny. I did an next Panda continues to commit intergalactic war crimes. That pretty much is the case. I just stole $6,000 or 6,000 domestic goods. So I've just been stealing a shit ton of like Chevy 2001 convertibles or something like that. That's funny. Just stealing the entire supply chain. I also have all these metals and whatnot that can be sold. But it looks like Asher wants that, Asher wants that. And then Asher also wants this. So sweet, it looks like Asher wants pretty much everything here. Well, it's excellent. We can arrange for that to happen. Come with me. I'll go ahead and toss everything into the pile. And we'll go ahead and make this arrangement. That's going to be a lot of money. It's going to be a lot of money. Here we go. Let's see, this is a lot like church, so I really don't care about appeasing them. So I'm going to go ahead then and just flagrantly dump all my stuff on the marketplace. Excellent. What else do I need here? I got my supplies, my goods, my metals. I think we should be all set then. Excellent. What are you gonna do? Fuck you. Excellent. And let's go ahead and go back to our colony, because I'm going to have to modify a couple of things here. Let's go ahead and go to Valsheim. There, it gotta stop me. Hey, what's up, Spyro? Back at myself some fine cold glass of water. Yeah. Getting motherfucking hydrated. Love that. Oh no, Luddic Church. What will I do without your opinion? I mean, just be thankful I haven't legitimately committed the war crime against you yet. Because I will be doing that. Take a look here. Let's take a look here. That's some pretty good stuff. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, here. What's 4,000, 5,000, 2,000, 2,000, 5K, 2K, 16K. Oh. So it does actually seem to reduce. So it does seem to reduce ever so slightly. Doesn't seem to help too much here. And we'll go ahead and install the Nano Forge and install the do I want to install the Gamma level AI core? Now we'll do this one. Or we could do that one instead. Oh, yeah. Reduce that demand, increase that upkeep. Yeah. Do you have any free games? Let's play right now. I don't have anything, but I guess Path of Exile on PS4. They have a console now. Now that I think about it. Yes, I haven't done too much of console myself. The only console I really played a whole bunch was like Xbox 360, and that was because I was playing what was that game called? I love playing Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Loved playing that game. So good. A lot of people say they didn't like it just because it was different from like the previous entries into the series, but honestly, I still liked it a lot. And I'm good. I don't need to do any more crimes. Wow, stability. What's going on here? Also, commerce thing. What's even demand here? Nothing. Deal maker, hollow module. 66 grand! Ho 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 ho. That's a lot of money. And stability here is a bit rough. And getting rid of the free port status here actually increased the credits here considerably. There we go. Excellent job here, people. And let's go ahead and go to Drosvolm and fix these bad boys up. Nice. So let's take a look here. Then let's go ahead. Install our nice corrupted Nano Forge. Oh yeah. Get that Gamma level core in there. Oof! Damn. I actually polluted this planet. So that increased the hazard rating here just a smidgen. That's unfortunate. Is there a way for me to fix that? Not really. Well, shit. That ain't Oakley Dokley. Getting poor by the minute? What do you mean? Look at this. Still raking in the income, plus this one place alone making $80,000. Oh, that's amazing. That's because we gave it the highest profitability industries here, though. We gave it the fucking fuel production, though. And look at that. It's making $100,000 from the fuel alone. And we are a size 4 planet. And we're actually growing at a pretty decent rate here, too. 4% per month? That's actually pretty decent. Especially without using, like, cryosleep caskets. What do you mean? I am making that money. Look at that dosh. You liars. Got that cash. Well, so what is other stuff I have here? What even is a coronal tap? What even is a coronal tap? Look at that. Coronal tap Starsctor. So what even is that? Is that what it is? Coronal tab? Okay, let me see. There's something here. AI cores. I'm sorry I can't spell corona right. Yeah, nope, I have no idea where that is. But apparently I need it. Shit. I thought I just needed like 10 transplutonics. And that's all I needed. And the issue is there's a very few places that actually have that. The only place I would have that would be New Hotness. And that'd only be if I actually did improvements on this thing. Or if I gave it like a alpha level AI core. Okay. So I just gotta deliver that again. Gotta deliver him. Alright, but let's go over here. Isn't that the place with the... Oh, God. Isn't that one with like a... Oh, my God. Alright, this ain't gonna be good. But alright. Let's see what happens. I love how like I have become a de facto, like, I'm gonna be selling at nothing but heavy arms. Just an ungodly amount of guns. Maybe we should do it next time. Instead of having a mixed galaxy, maybe we should have it so that the galaxy's only young planets. Maybe that'd be nice. Or an old system. It seems to be, regardless of what happens, is that you can find an abundance of mining. But I'd like more habitable planets. It's either that or you use terraforming tools. Which got to be a bit expensive. But I mean, to be fair, those terraforming tools are kind of overpowered too. Because being able to change a system into a hyper profitability, kind of good. Alright. So let's see how fast we die. So as you can see here, these things all have very high quality systems here. So what this means is that we're going to have to do this very fucking fast. Sebastian, the faint power source detected. Your comms officer transmits code as greetings from position receiving confirmation of friendly transponder in contact with a small hidden research outpost operated by the Galactic Academy. The research team you brought to this lonely planet is quickly transported to the surface by shuttle. The leader of the outpost thanks you and says, "Please give her regards to Professor Bard. Oh, we appreciate this opportunity she's given us." He licks his lips to consider his words. "Just appreciate it very much and look forward to the competition of her research." Thank you. Well, excellent. Yep. This place ain't safe in the slightest. How you doing? The fuck? Mud skipper. Woo-wee. Look at these biggins. Oh, it'd be great if I could hit that research station. Woo! Alright, fuck. We gotta get out of here. Yeah, I was gonna say, those dudes are deadly. I can barely handle a orange level system, much less a system that powerful. Because that right there is just a straight ass plucking if I went there. I guess I'm going to explore this one planetary system over here. Why not? Give myself a little bit of exploration. And then skedaddle back to our system. Awesome. More high danger. Let's see what happens here. Oh, damn. Damn. A tundra world, an ice world, desert, bombarded, bombarded. This actually would have been a perfect place to set up my colony. Fuck. Because a tundra world... What, do you wish to fight there, pussy? I can fight. Trust me, I can fight. This might be a bit dangerous for all of them, so I'm gonna send in the biggin too. And see if that works. Take him! Especially if we can get that AI core too. That'd be excellent. Take him down. Do not let the interceptors take our land. Oh, beautiful. Alright, so everyone focus on that. There we go. The issue is these dudes seem to be quite powerful. I may have to even put in more dudes. They say these dudes just tough as shit. For no reason, either. They're all just absurdly beefy. They got all this anti-shield technology on here. Come on. Even with all this power on here, I want to see some damage. He's still alive! Alright, excellent job. Finish that one off. Come on, take it down. And say the big Atlas class should be fine. But in that case, let's go ahead and try to save it. Do not let it survive. Things are stupidly good. But to be fair, they are giving them the legit best AI. So the best AI is just going to make them powerful regardless. Alright, so it seems that with this, there is no such thing as going overkill. Do I want the standard drone chips? Nope, because they do not have a large amount. What was I thinking? They don't have a large amount of, like, fighter base. Alright, so we got a pretty good planet here. Alright, it's an alright planet. Has alright mining. I don't care about that destroyer. That'll be so good, though. It's not too bad, though. It's a bit cold and it has a biosphere that's really dangerous. But beyond that... yeah, the AI is ridiculous. The thing is, too, we didn't get any AI cores out of that, which I'm kind of sad. Like, the only ones we've been able to get are, like, gamma levels. No, I didn't tell you to stop moving. Oh! Keep on moving, keep on moving. Wow. I never would have guessed this Indian dictat failed. With the ungodly amount of AI present. Oh no. What will I do? Alright. Let's see what this desert world has to offer us here. High storms and a bit hot, but it has decent people on here. Assault the Aura Cruiser. I'm good on that. A bunch of organics. Sweet, works for me. And is there a mining vessel over here? There appears to be. I can absolutely not kill that. Oh, damn. I want that mining vessel. That'd be such a good, nice little thing there. Plus, this thing has a full thing of high-end sensors and everything. Damn. Y'all are rude, man. This would be a great place to set up my planetary armada. But damn, would be expensive. Alright. Let's skedaddle on out of here. And, I don't know. Should we go steal some stuff from, pirates? I think we should go do that. We can go steal here, here. Yeah, we'll do here, 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 here. And then we should be right back. So, to the Starworks to steal some stuff. Because they should have everything nice and hunky-dory. Oh my god, look at this thing. This thing earns nearly $100,000 a month now, even with hazard pay. That's impressive. That's impressive. And I would honestly put Freeport status on, but Freeport does not seem to be helping everything. Oh, so good. Plus that commerce thing. Being able to increase my any station's profitability by 100% is honestly amazing. It's like, oh, do you want some extra money? Fuck yeah, dude. The only way I could really counter-react the negative side effects, though, is that you kind of have to use ground defenses. What's up here, Kyrians? How you got? Shoot. Either you shoot, or I kill you. Really now. Shoot, man. Here we go. Actually, wait 1 second. Anything good here to buy? Oh, yeah. Got some uber cheap stuff here. We can flop down these things, too. There you go. Kyrian Shipworks. You'll love it. Take all these nice, lovely, lovely supplies. Let's see. I already know all of these, so you can go ahead and take those. Good old 70 grand. And then let's go steal all your stuff back. So take a look here. Let's go to the highest profitability here. Heavy armaments, out of all things. It's either that or supplies. Or metals. So we can get $100,000 for that. I feel like supplies, I can at least can use that. I don't have to pay tariffs on that. Thank you for your donation. Kanai, what's up, my dude? I haven't raided you in like 3 seconds, so I think it's honestly, it's probably time to again. You know what it is, everyone's going to make sacrifices. These are very dark times, and I'm certainly not helping. But if I hear you complaining, I will saturation bombard your planet, and you will no longer be on a planet. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. If you ever have some inclinations. Oh damn, you poor shit. Got nothing. Alright, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I can make that situation a bit better. And by better, I mean not. Steal some more supplies. Only losing 4 Marines. That's gotta be ridiculous. Only losing 4 Marines despite destroying a place. That's gotta be amazing. Oh, those are pretty good bounties out here. We got a bounty like here. I could do like these 3. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. Probably should have done that when I was over there, in fact. Damn. Now I'm kind of tempted. Alright, let's see what we got here. I say, necessarily won't try to shit-talk me. Nice! That's got a solid stability of zilch right now. Great. How would you feel if I made that worse? Hey, yeah. I lost 1 Marine, but gained 2,000 transplutonics. Nice. Nice seeing y'all there. That can't apply the damage better, maybe. Boy, I gotta help my mother with some grocery shopping. Alright. You do your thing, get your groceries. Be you doing things. Client about that. Yeah, sure, I can help with pirate raids. Yeah, they got some pretty good cheap stuff here. I mostly just need fuel right now. Oh, do you guys need any of these resources here? Looks like Elfel would use the transplutonics. Alright, I can do that. I can go raid the other base, and then we'll do some transplutonics. Have a great stream there. Alright, well, thank you for stopping by, my dude. Greatly appreciate you being here. And I'll see you next time. Plus, there'll always be an archive of this behind, so you can always take that. Yeah, say, I'm actually not sure who is still left in here. It's usually people just pop in, say hi, and bye. Yep, it's just you. Which is fine. I mean, I'm here just enjoying the game. Although, to be fair, I probably should start making some cross-out videos, just so I don't piss off my fan base. Been a hot second since I've done some cross-out, and they're all probably itching for some more. I'm actually getting the habit of just, like, shitting out cross-out content. Kind of like how, like Mr. Tree and Tree Burgers do that. Where they just sit there and post the same video every day and call it good. Damn, son. We got some expensive stuff here. Oh no, we don't have drugs. Alright, well that's unfortunate. There we go. What we got here? I don't want too many people dying here. So Volatiles, yep. Works for me. What even is the stability of this place? A solid 0. Oh, God. And it's got heavy batteries, too. Oh, interesting. No wonder why. They're able to actually repel us decently well. Probably didn't help out too much. Hey, so good with all that money. $80,000 a day. Oh, it's so good. It's a decent chunk of change. Stop with all the fucking asteroid impacts, goddamn. It's actually becoming pretty expensive just to go through the system. Oof, only... I'll do it anyway, because I'm going down there to begin with, so... That's fine. Yeah, so you guys are not really missing much. So there you go. You can have that lovely stuff. Alright, cool. Do you guys got any... some modified super freighters? Oh, God. It's so good that you can just have these in big bulks. And we'll just buy and buy and buy. Because if this becomes the case, I could legit start getting rid of these things. I can legit start getting rid of these things. Alright, so efficiency in hardened subsystems, pretty good. I think we'll call that what we should. Oh ho ho. Yeah, that's what I'd like to see. Oh damn, are we out of wasp interceptors? Shit. We do have spark drones though. Why don't you get some spark drones instead of the other ones? There you go, do that. And are we out of wasps? We are out of wasps. Crap. So yep, just the interceptors left. Shit. But we do have 9 points left over. What could we get with that? Not really a whole bunch here. Still pretty decent, though. The main benefit is that it's just so cheap. Alright, so we've rated that. We've rated both of those places. I guess let's just go ahead. Go to Nova Maximus. Deliver our goodies. And maybe raid Katya's den again if we feel like it. Still, look at that. Fleet's only using $6 a day. 6 supplies a day. We are sipping supplies at this point. Efficiency mods all over the place. So good. Findeo. I don't even mind getting ships now with high D mods. So good. I don't really have that many organics on me, so unfortunately can't deliver. Damn, nothing good here. Do get those condors. Condors are always fantastic. Defective manufacturing and unreliable subsystems. Like the 2D mods that you can't have to be good. Alright. And then Katya's done. What you got for us? I got a little bit here. Oh! We got a lot of pirates here. Is there a bounty in this system? Ho, 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 ho. There's a bounty in this system. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful day in paradise. Come to me, everybody. Come on. They're all just sitting here ping-pong off each other. Yep. Alright, go ahead, second in command. Oh yeah, Tritakian loves us. Oh yeah, let's go. I'm not sure this is going to be enough ships, but let's see what happens. Honestly, if it ever becomes an issue, what could we do to improve these Colossuses? Of course, we could give them integrated hull mods and all of that, but these things are simply not valuable enough to really warrant it. Like, not even slightly. Oh my god. These fleets have so many D-mods, these things are essentially worthless. Here, I'm gonna go take that real quick. Reduce the range by an extra 5%. Ah, so good. I actually wonder if the coordinated maneuvers actually applies to the drones too. Which honestly, if that's the case, that'd actually be quite good. Because the drones already move at like 400 speed. So the 8% would actually translate to a larger real-world amount of numbers. Alright, appreciate you all. Go for that thing right now. Because that thing right there can be a big issue. It has the potential for damage. Yeah, she got the sweet tooth. My eek gave her that sweet treat. My eek gave her that nut treat. My eek's going to get funky. Fucking stupid songs. I love them. It's still funny though to think that these modified Colossus freighters are still gonna honestly be like the best things. Alright, we got one dude out in the middle, super exposed. Hop on them. Oh. They got some extra space here, so it makes them a bit more chunky. Oh, come on. So close. Yes, dead. Alright. Looks like we might have to incorporate more people in this lovely doubly mix. Because it just appears to be too many. Ooh, that fighter practically cheat. Alright, more are going to get back. There we go. Get that missile fighter in there. Because I think you actually probably heavily utilize the fighter spam to a great degree. Because the fighter spam is actually going to apply such a great amount of pressure. Plus, it gets rid of all of their point defense systems. Ah, so good. Just feel that damage. Feel that potential. Feel the raw fucking energy coursing through you. Oh no! My big crap ship got disabled. No! That's fine. Thing's worth like $5. Oh god. And even if it gets more D mods, I don't give a shit. That reduces the cost it actually requires me to put out into the world. Like, if I had a fleet full of, like, ships with 7 D mods, it would actually be exceedingly cheap for me to fight. Especially if they were ones of autonomous ships. Like, if I had autonomous ships with a bunch of D mods on them, it would legit cost me nothing to fight. Alright, that thing's done so. Mine's 4 times bigger. Ho, ho, ho. Go ahead and let this recover for a few days. Oh, come on, man. Come here. Come here. Oh, you fucked up. Come to papi. Let's go ahead and just swarm these dudes down. Get a couple of fighters in there to help with any additional sticky, icky troops. I do need to change those guys' weapons out. They suck. He still does a decent amount of damage, though, because he just has that extra energy amplification. Just need to remind myself. Oh, so good. And then just take him down. So good. And the shittiest condor in the galaxy. Still, if any of these things can survive... Oh, we got a couple of disables here, so we might be able... Because we're using mostly energy weapons, so I can't imagine that actually causing like a huge amount of just like... destruction. But we'll have to see. Yeah, go ahead and take it out for me. Damn it! It's still so good because we're making just so much money. Constantly bombing the shit out of people. So good.
I know. Okay?
What a cute teddy bear.
I could suck a dick and it wouldn't be gay.
Thank you, Asmongold, for the great pearls of wisdom. And teddy bear, red panda, essentially the same thing, man. All got them absolutely fantastic ears. Running away now. None of that. Goddamn. None of these ships keep surviving. I'm trying to steal some of your ships. Stop dying. Ah, so good. Alright. Before I forget again, I need to make sure... Let's see, what's the damage on that? Damage 500. That's acceptable. Mining laser will probably be the best. I could institute some smaller weapons on here. Like, what's a nice... Let's see, these are probably, like, at worst 600. So it's a nice 600 level weapon here. And so it got this PD weapon here, but that only does 50 damage. 50 damage. Oof. So is the strike thing going to be the only thing good here? Whoo, shit. That's some damage. Oh my god. The limited charges, though. Okay, that makes sense. There are my pirate ships. Can't have them. You can't. Why are you doing this to me? This is bullying. You're gonna get banned off Twitch. But we purchased a few of them off the auction house. Some absolute pieces of shit. However, they are so cheap to deploy. A solid 8 supplies a piece to deploy, and they have 2 fighter bays? Like, okay, cool. I'll swarm you to death. These dudes are bunching up nice and tightly. Come on. Here, how about if I engage you? Oh, good, you ran away. Cool. Where are you going? Where are you going? God damn it, you're lucky I'm hitting asteroids. There we go. Can't run away now. Nice. Finally getting some story points, too. Alright, who else is hiding in here? I see you there. Ooh. Ooh. That boy's got a lot of them. Oh, yeah. Alright, so... Probably gonna need... everybody under the sun here. So we'll go ahead and deploy the whole armada. There we go. Let's see how many drones this can be. Enable autopilot. Sounds gooch. You take that. You take that. Need as many of the points as possible. Oh, yeah. Having just a fleet of nothing but, like, interceptor drones that have 0 people on them. So good. No one can contest your authority when they're being swarmed by 1,000 bees. Not the bees! Alright. We will likely have to abandon these points. Everyone gather up in the center. Try not to wander too far away. That would be ideal. Bunch up a bit, bunch up a bit. Because we're dealing with a massive fleet here. There we go. So they're dealing with the left side. That's alright. We still have some fighters on the right side to keep them occupied. Aha, you didn't expect me. Of course we didn't. You said you're going grocery shopping, my dude. The fuck? You're lying to us now. That is a crime. Sure, maybe not as severe as, you know, me killing a bunch of people for their money, but... What's wrong in that? What's wrong in that? My god. There's just this spazzing of drones over here. Anytime they send out missiles, they're just immediately destroyed. Anytime they send out fighters, immediately destroyed. So good. Alright, everybody over here. Baby's being attacked. Do not let him be attacked. Stop the mules. Alright. That looks pretty spicy. One of our babies down south being attacked too. Stop him. Ooh, you bastard. That we can't have happen. Out of here. Stop tilting your head down to keep seeing your ears clipping through your leather cap, and it's irritating. What do you mean? They're not clipping through. There's definite preordained holes there for that. I don't know what you mean. Straight cooked by lasers, I know. Fuck slapping chickens. We can just straight laser them to death. Go from chicken to straight cooked rotisserie style chicken breast. We can just skip all the introductory steps. Skidding, killing, nah. They go straight to the source. Laser onto a live chicken. Pop. Chicken nuggets. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, these dudes are dead. Now they no longer have their little fighters there to help with them. They're kind of fucked. Man, look at all those landmines in the way, too. Those wasp drones do have, I think, 1 landmine they can lay. So when you have, like, 50 of them out at a time, it's a lot of landmines. It's in the video, too, cooking a chicken by slapping it. I think, didn't they say they could do it? It would just take, like, an absurd amount of time. Wasn't that it or something like that? There we go. Of course, the only ship I can recover is mine. Yep, another Wayfarer. Don't need it. Excellent. So I think that's all of them. Because I don't really see who else is here. Ah, good. One more here. One more that fucked up. Damn, didn't get it again. Yo, okay. Okay. Excellent. This we can work with. And by work with, I mean I'll just passively repair it anyway. But I can work with that. Come with me, you piece of crap. Very nice. Where is he at? Why didn't they put the efficiency mod on? That is a mandatory mod here. What are you doing? Oh, we're not the docks. That's right. Well, here, let me modify that real quickly. You better run away. Going dark. They all supported? There we go. Now it left. case you got closed down 4 times in a row in Israel. I could see that happening. I mean, have you seen how fucking dirty those places are in America? They're like straight fucking brothel houses of incestuous chicken making. Most of the heat would be lost between slaps. So, also, hello to Twitch people over there. It's a Twitch person. Don't want to be inclusive here. Let's see. What to steal? I guess just domestic goods, because there's plenty of those. $140,000? Absolutely. For the cost of 1 Marine, we get $140,000 worth of supplies. Excellent. So where can we sell this? Oh, Tbilisi, within system. Excellent. Let's do that then. Also, let me get out of this place. Beautiful. Look at that. Free shuttles, too. These dudes are just straight spoiling me. Oh, dang. Venture class. Isn't that like a pretty substantial ship, too? No. Okay, no. I was thinking of something different then. And what we got here? Mule class combat freighter. Pretty crap. Because I think it has no shield. Oh, no, it does have a shield. Okay. So what's special about you? I mean, I guess the fact that you still do have a decent amount of cargo capacity would be great for an early start. Is there any people can eat mixed with any dairy products? Like, is it like by law, or is that just like a religious credence that they generally follow? Because if that's a law, that would seem very odd. Because that means basically the entirety of like Indian food and like Middle Eastern food is not available to you. Because they have a lot of like cream and mixed with meats. Okay, religious doctrine, okay. Well, that's... goddamn, have they ever been to an Indian restaurant? Get some, like, chicken tikka masala? Like, that stuff fucks, man. Like, if you put some... maybe some, like... oh, there's this one place that had some, like, pretty tacky, but it was, like, this cherry-filled naan in it. And then they had this chicken tikka masala that I would get. And you just combine the two. It was just so unbelievably good. So unhealthy, too. But, goddamn, it's just on another level. Sure, it probably shortens my lifespan considerably every time I eat it, but you know what? Pretty weird, but alright. I mean, to be fair, I mean, Indians also have the religion of, like, Hinduism where they can't, like, butcher cows or use any sort of cow products. You just have random bovine wandering the streets. Fun stuff like that. Alright, here. So let's see. What were we selling again? We were selling domestic goods, right? Excellent. Yeah, so we actually got a pretty decent price on all of it. $100,000, literally in goods, just from raiding 1 base. Excellent. Do you guys have any of the... oh, they have drovers, which are pretty alright. Let's see. 10 supplies to pump out. Okay. So drovers aren't that bad either. Drovers only have 2 fighter bays, but they only cost about, is it 10 or 15? Because if it's 15 to ship out, that's not that good. Because it's about a 7 apiece. I think it might be only... yeah, this one's 10, but still has that 2 fighter bays. Oh, it's hard to say, too, because I love these things, just because they have such great storage capacity. Like, I can get rid of these things right here. Maybe not. These things got a lot more cargo capacity. 1,200 apiece versus these things only having 300 apiece. That's still pretty decent, though, I think. Let's see. Yeah, because these larger ships here only have about 90 or 80. So these still have about 3 times the cargo capacity. But damn, these things, oh, it's so good. There's a fuel here, too. That's right, we also have that skill tree that gives us a bunch of extra space, too. So it's kind of hard to eat KFC. Yeah, I've heard about that KFC one before. That I find a bit odd, but considering that Hang Kill over there is considered an anime, I'm not terribly surprised. Not terribly surprised. Ooh, do I want to go over here and destroy all of these pirate bases? We do have that one mission to do all the way over here. You know that could be funny if we could actually destroy that system. Oh, he tried that. Okay, so he was first known as Sanders Court and Cafe. Damn, dude. You are full of all sorts of facts. You're dropping knowledge on me. I can't even comprehend. Also, I need some fuel. Where's a good place to buy fuel at? Oh, Ooga Booga is actually one of the better places to get, probably really shitty name to name my planet, but Ooga Booga. Alright, Ooga Booga, I'll give you some money then. I guess it makes sense though. I did make your area cost like a nickel. Let's go. There you go, and the bounty just ended. No wonder why, because it just destroyed all of them. You're welcome by us away. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure why I give it a 5-year-old's name, but that's what I was feeling, man. All my names don't make sense. We have New Hotness, which is a Men in Black reference. Valsheim, which I don't even know what the fuck that came from. Dressful, I have no idea. Totally has air, referencing the fact it has no atmosphere. Like Iceland, totally not being a place full of ice. It's all about deception, man. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, I can just straight buy it from the open market? Sweet. Yeah, you might as well buy it all then. Nice. So I legit can sell all my stuff here if I wanted to. I'm not curious as to why I'm paying a tariff on my own goods. But that works. At least this means now my own planet is going to have an actual abundance of supplies. It's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty fucking sweet. Come to me through fire and war. I guess it makes sense, though, because it's the only place that has commerce on it. In order to keep KFC, the original recipe a secret, there is a company that mixes the first half of the 11 spices and then ship it to McCormick, who adds the second half to the mix before sending it back to KFC. I mean, I can see that working. I don't know. Hasn't people done, whatchamacallit? Aren't there people out there who have already done, like, chemical analysis on the recipe to deduce what it was? Because I feel like that would have had to happen freaking ages ago. There we go. Thank you, Ooga Booga. I greatly appreciate your contribution. I'm actually, wait, curious. Do you make ships? Yo, okay, they do. Amazing. Wow, that Mora is hella expensive, though. Look at that. $100,000. You're saying this Mora costs about as much as a capital class ship. I think I'll wait until the heavy industry starts taking off, because right now I believe we have orbital works in the making, so it should come down in price. At least it should now. Nice. Compromised hull getting repaired. Guess you used to have a spin-off restaurant called Kentucky Roast Beef. This is in Bellevue, Washington? Okay. Yeah, I'd heard about that. Not necessarily like the original sit-down restaurant, too. Although all this talking about food kind of makes me hungry now. I'm feeling like snacks. Maybe there is something worth there. Maybe. I ain't paying that much, though. Oh, pirate activity. Is that our place? There's no pirate activity in our place. Okay, sweet. Fuck. Okay. Excellent. Oh, is there a bounty here? Oh, excellent. That's right, because I talked with people a while ago about the bounty for the system. So now I could actually earn money killing pirates here while killing the base. Well, first I'm going to raid it. I'm going to kill them, take the raid, and then do that stuff. Alright, so where you at, people? Ooh, what's good? Yoink, 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 yoink. Less than $100, but might as well do it. She has more KFC outlets than the United States. I guess it makes sense, because what, doesn't China have, like, what, 1.2 billion people? I can definitely see them liking some very fattening and cheap food. Damn. They loving these fighter drones. Here. Why don't you guys go ahead and start focusing on some of the bigger targets coming towards you. Like so. Do something like that. So take him down, and then take down that Venture class right there. Although this Mora is probably going to need to get the fuck away. I'd prefer you not to engage that blatantly. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Here we go. So that bad boy can survive some damage. Bye-bye. Good, so left side's all clear. Now we're just sweeping through. And you just see where the hive starts at. Hive then moves on. Immediately disables the engine. Disables all the guns. Oh, good. In case they opened up in China, their slogan was finger looking good. It's translated as to eat your fingers off. Sounds about right. Should we get this translation? Should we get like the second dude to look at this real quickly? It's like, yeah, you know, nah. Let's not worry about that. Although, to be fair, eat your fingers off does sound like a pretty good threat. And a really great slogan for a restaurant. Like, imagine something more eye-catching than, like, a restaurant physically threatening you. Like, you really can't get any better than that. Aw, cute. My cat's in a deep sleep right now, so he's just sitting there having his paws twitch back and forth like he's about to run through a field. Yo. They had more. They had more. Ho 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 ho. They know what I like. I don't necessarily need that insulated fuel assembly. Oh, I can't get rid of it, though. Damn. No need to run away. Come here. We'll have them finish them off. Nice. Persian League loves me. With Wednesday Elysium. Oh, yes, that person I was talking to. That's right. Casey Double Down was originally introduced as an April Fool's Day joke, but kept the menu because it had such a positive response. Oh, wait, installed a huge portrait of Colonel Sanders in the desert near the Area 51, which could only be seen by satellite. For what purpose? It's like all this random KFC lore that I'm learning right now. Like, it almost sounds like an SPC. Of just random shit it does. But then have no context for him. Stop hitting my ships, man. Alright, I need to hack this. Because I need to be able to see what's going on here. I don't know. Don't we all know, though? Or are we all just kidding ourselves? There we go. So Orbital Works is up. Making 20k smackaroos a piece. What are they making? Ships now? Oh yeah, they're making everything. They're making some high quality ships now. Maybe I should have installed my mining operations on a planet with no pollution. It's hard to say. Hey, what's up there, my dude? Better skedaddling out of here. Ooh. Okay, cool. The things just ran into me. Thinking they're about to get a nice little sly shoot off on me. Fucking sight. Oh, please tell me the bounty didn't end here. Okay, no good. We still have another 100 days. Come on. And I can't raid the system. Oof, how unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to settle with burning this place to the ground anyway. There we go. That seems to be like enough ships here. Oh yeah, and this should immediately saturate the orbital defenses. There you go. This thing's going to be able to do a lot of damage now. It's going to immediately fill up its flux. But damn, will it be able to do some damage? There we go. Just keep going up front. Don't worry about the point defense. Don't need to worry about that. Alright, alright. Neogician. If I can't have it, no one will. I don't know. Should I sub? I don't know. Up to you, my dude. I like to think I'm pretty cool, but I'm also a giant red panda. So a lot of people don't like that. Don't like that, then I guess your parents didn't love you, but beyond that, can't really offer any more pearls of wisdom. I don't know, what are the pearls of wisdom that Asmongold occasionally espouses? Inundating our ear holes with luscious locks of voices. Beautiful. They're all playing hyper passively because they don't want to get beamed by the ship. I don't know then. Why don't we just go hyper aggressive then? And start destroying this facility. Burn it to the ground. Oh, yeah. Do not let it exist. Yeah, because this thing's just a giant stick in the mud. Doesn't need to exist. Yeah, like that. The constant saturation with energy weapons just forces them not to fire at all. Should I sub? Up to you, my dude. Unless you're talking about, like, becoming a member of the channel, like the one you paid for. If you're talking about that, then, I mean, sure, if you can. It's like, what, $1? I think right now. So not too bad. Okay, must go. Alright, well, thank you for stopping by, Bear Man. It's great having you for all those facts, and I'll see you next time. Nah, damn. Still got nothing. Oof. Lost 80 crew that time. That's a lot of peeps done. There we go. All of them done. Get myself a nice paycheck there. Get a hefty sum of money. And now we actually have a planetary system here. Decently well off. Thinking that a lot of these places probably could actually benefit from a free port status. I don't know, hard to say. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. Yeah, fuck that. Alright, I think they'll be good then, because that'd be plenty of money here. And I need to go down to the mining facility anyway. So worry about that. So I'll go ahead. And I think we'll probably actually call it good here, because it's been a hot second today. Been a long time. We've been streaming for 3 hours. Plus, I do need to actually get a few things done. Let me actually see here. What time shall it be? Yeah, I still need to do shit, yeah. Because I got a woodworking project I'm actually working on right now. Trying to get this yield desk working because I have an auger. Gonna get some copper legs for it that I'm thinking about. We're gonna drill out small little holes for it to actually fit inside. And then we're gonna try to I I think we actually probably just glued it with some wood glue, and it'll probably be alright. Because I don't necessarily have a pipe threading kit, so we can't do that way. But I'm talking about random stuff that sounds pretty fucking nerdy. So I think we shall call it good here. So I want to thank you all again for joining me. See if you had fun. Follow our platform. Is your favorite? We're on that Twitch. We're on that YouTube. We're on that Mixer. Just kidding. I've died. On that, there's Twitter, Discord down below. If you want to join the community, as well as just get notified whenever I go live. It's honestly a fabulous idea. But on that, from totally not a furry to you at home, I greatly appreciate you all being here. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.